Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and today's video is all about the TCL QM8 4K QD Mini LED TV. I've actually had this TV for a few weeks now, and I am just ready to finally give you all my overall thoughts on the TCL QM8 right here. But before we actually get into this TV right here, TCL is actually having some really good deals, not only on this TV, but other TVs that they have to offer. And I just want to quickly go over the deals here. It actually starts today at the time of making this video, July 15th up until July 21st. So only for about a week. So you want to make sure to take advantage of these deals while you can. I'm just going to go ahead and read them here off of the phone. For this specific model that I have right here, the 65-inch QM8, this one is currently going for $1,000. And I have links in the description for all of these. And then you can get a 75-inch Q7, which is a step down from this one, but bigger, for $1,000. And then a step down from that one, an 85-inch Q6, $1,000. But if you don't want to spend that much money, maybe you want to keep it in the $500 range. Well, we got a 75-inch S5 for $500, a 65-inch Q6 for $500, and then a 55-inch QM7 for $500. And then we have the 98-inch huge TVs, a 98-inch Q6 for $2,000, a 98-inch QM7 for $3,000, and then the 98-inch QM8 right here at 98 inches for $4,000, which is a killer deal if you ask me. So if you want to take advantage of any of those deals, I'm be sure to drop some links down in the description below. But enough about the deals, let's talk about the TV itself, starting with design. So when it comes to just the overall design of the QM8 right here, honestly, it's a nice looking TV, very premium looking. It's not an eyesore or anything like that. It's a nice looking TV, nice and slim as well. When it comes to the bottom of the TV, that stand, it is of a metal build. So it's a nice premium look and feel as well, very heavy duty. And then going to the back of the TV, it's got a nice clean look to it, cool design in the back as well. But it really doesn't matter because most of the time the TV is going to be facing the wall. One difference that I noticed between the QM8 of this year and then last year's model is that they no longer have those panels to cover the ports that are in the back of this TV right here, which I guess really doesn't matter because like I said, the TV is always, the back of the TV at least is always facing the wall, but it was still a nice clean look on last year's model compared to this year's model because you were, like I said, you were able to cover up those ports. But aside from that, we also get a built-in subwoofer and up-firing speakers as well, which we will talk about sound a little bit later in this video. But when it does come to the ports in the back of the TV, we're getting two USB 2.0 inputs and Ethernet inputs, three HDMI inputs, one at 4K 144 Hertz, another at 4K 120 Hertz, and then another at 4K 60 Hertz, and then another HDMI input, which also acts as an EARC input as well. And then we get cable antenna, AV adapter, a headphone jack, and optical out as well. And then of course the power input on the other side of the TV. So overall, nice looking TV, but what about a picture quality? Because of course, that's something very important when picking out a TV. You want something that's going to look good, and I am happy to tell you that the picture quality on the TCL QM8 right here looks absolutely amazing. And I know I'm no professional when it comes to all the detailed specs and all that stuff, but I know what I like. And when I watch, movies on this TV, when I watch, different series or just YouTube videos, whatever it is, even playing games, the TV display looks absolutely amazing. And what I really like, I'm someone who likes a lot of color in the content they're watching. I like to really see those colors pop. And this display on this TV can really do that. It can really bring out the colors on what you're watching. But of course there are, different picture modes. So if you don't want your colors to look too vivid, they can also look more on the natural side as well. And they got plenty of picture modes to choose from. As you can see right here, they have your vivid mode, your low power mode, smart HDR mode, which is one of my favorites to use, sports mode, movie mode. And then of course with this TV, not only supporting Dolby Atmos, but also supporting Dolby Vision as well. Of course, we are going to get our picture modes like Dolby Vision IQ, Dolby Vision Bright, and Dolby Vision Dark as well. So as you can see, plenty of picture modes to choose from on this TV right here. They're definitely going to have something that's going to fit your needs. And not only does this, picture quality look amazing on this TV, at least in my opinion, but let me tell you, this TV gets super bright. We're getting up to 5,000 nits of peak brightness, and whether you have this TV in a super bright room or a super dark room, it doesn't matter. This TV is gonna be more than bright enough for you. I'm talking super bright. Sometimes it's a little too bright for me, so I gotta turn the brightness down when it is, that nighttime and, it's a little bit darker in the house when you don't have too many lights on, this TV can get a little too bright sometimes. So I do got to turn it down, but it is nice during the day, especially if you have windows nearby or next to the TV. Like for me, when I have this TV in my living room, there's a window actually a big sliding door right next to the TV, and then a window right next to the sliding door. And it definitely lets in a lot of light in the living room. So it's nice that this TV does get as bright as it does, because, that light doesn't come in and reflect too much on the TV or start washing out the colors or anything like that. It's more than bright enough to get the job done. I can, comfortably watch whatever it is I'm watching, in a super bright room. So it's nice that we get a display that is this bright here on the TCL QM8. And then when it comes to viewing angles, actually, just let me step behind the camera, just move it around and show you what the viewing angles are like on this TV right here. Okay, so starting off directly in front of the TV right here, of course, when you're sitting directly in front of it, this is when you're gonna get the best picture possible. But if I start walking over to the right of the TV here at an angle, a lot of times, depending on what TV you are using, sometimes the colors can start to wash out and, it doesn't look as clear. The colors they're not as vibrant, depending on what picture mode you have it on, the colors can tend to wash out a bit. But I'm actually very impressed with this TV. I mean, the camera's probably not going to do it justice, but here in person, I'm actually pretty impressed with how well it keeps the colors, looking good when, sitting at an angle, kind of like how I have the camera over here. And I can even walk further over here to the left of the TV, and you can still clearly see what's going on the TV right here. And the colors actually don't wash out as much as I thought they were going to. Yes, there is a bit of washout in color, of course, because we're not sitting directly in front of the TV, but as you can see, you can still clearly see what's going on, on the TV there. Let me go back to the center here. And there you go. That's just to give you a little idea of what the viewing angles are going to be like. Stand over here to the side again. So, if you invite a group of people over to watch a movie or something here on the TCL QM8, you're not really going to have to worry about them missing out on the full experience if they happen to be sitting far off to the side. Everybody's still going to be able to enjoy the movie and have a good experience watching it here on the TCL QM8. But, of course, picture quality is not everything. Along with good picture quality, you're gonna want good sound quality as well, because you want to feel and be able to hear what it is that you're watching. And I'm happy to tell you that, at least in my opinion, the sound here on the TCL QM8 sounds absolutely, it sounds great in my opinion, especially because of that built-in subwoofer. Definitely brings out those low ends, depending on what you're watching. It kind of helps you feel what it is you're watching, especially, during, action scenes, if there's fighting going on or explosions or whatever, gunshots, whatever it is, or even during gaming, you can really feel what you're playing or feel what you're watching because of that built-in subwoofer. When it comes to the TCL QM8 right here, there's really no need to go out and hurry to, go and buy a sound bar to enhance your experience when watching content on this TV, because along with the built-in subwoofer, the built-in speakers as well, the up-firing speakers are going to give you a good sound experience. Definitely going to get the job done when watching movies, content, whatever it is you're watching, or like I said, playing games. The internal speakers here on the TV are actually very good. Like I said, especially because of that built-in subwoofer, it just adds to the experience. And then of course, there are the different sound modes that you can choose from. You have your dynamic, you have your sports, gaming mode, voice mode, music mode, movie mode, and standard mode as well. So definitely a good amount of sound modes to be able to, pick the sound that fits best for you, depending on what kind of content you're watching or even listening to music.
do it.
Okay, so say you are a gamer and you're specifically looking for a TV to game on. I actually did a full dedicated video gaming on this TV, playing a few games, just walking through the gaming settings and all that to see what kind of experience we can get from this TV right here. I have a link down in the description below in case you do want to go check out that dedicated video, but we'll just quickly go through it here. I gotta say, gaming is actually very enjoyable here on the TCL QM8. It does come with that game master, and you can get up to 144 hertz at 4K resolution. Of course, you're gonna have to hook up a PC to get up to, that frame rate, but if you have a PS5 or an Xbox, you can actually get up to 120 hertz refresh rate, which is still going to give you some smooth gameplay, and this TV actually handles it very, very well. You get a dedicated gaming bar as well to enhance your gaming experience with this TV right here. Now, the gaming bar doesn't offer as much as something like the Hisense U8N. I will say, because I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions on this, which I already have, but I noticed that that TV does offer a bit more just when it comes to the overall gaming settings. But if you're just a casual gamer, you're not doing this professionally or anything like that, you're gonna be more than happy with the gaming experience that you get here with the TCL QM8. Very smooth gameplay. It's just an overall enjoyable experience. But like I said, if you want to, just see a little bit more about the whole gaming section of this TV right here, go check out my dedicated video on that. But let's go and just do a quick walkthrough here with the TCL QM8 right here. That way you can check out performance and just see what the overall user experience is like. So of course, with this being a Google TV, we are greeted with this Google interface, which I personally really like, but just taking a look at performance here, look at how buttery smooth this is. No lag, no latency. It has good response time from when, I press the button on the remote to what it gives me on the TV. Very, very smooth experience here, really good performance. Now, I will say, to be completely honest with you guys, that there have been a very, very few times where there was just a quick pause and then it caught up to what I was actually doing on the remote. It's only been a few times, but for the most part, this is the experience that I'm getting. But I mean, most people aren't going to be scrolling through the TV like this, you know what I mean? That fast, through shows or movies, because you want to see what you're gonna watch. You don't want to just, scroll super fast like this and, I guess randomly pick what you're gonna watch. No, you're gonna scroll maybe like this. Okay, let's see what's on today. Let's see what I'm gonna watch today. This is probably how slow you will be scrolling. But overall, I mean, the performance has been really great on this TV. But going back up here to the top, of course, you have your For You page. You have all of your apps here that you have downloaded on the TV itself, and you can, rearrange them how you want to make it better fit your needs. Going back, we have the live TV section along with the TV guide here, as you can see. So yes, live TV does come with this TV right here. Of course, you have all of your apps from the Google Play Store. So definitely gives you a lot to choose from, within the Google Play Store itself. You have your library, you have your TCL section, then you have your search section, which you can actually use the Google Assistant for. It even tells you stuff right there. Try saying who won Best Actress last year. So let's go ahead and try that by pressing the Google Assistant button on the remote. Who won Best Actress last year? It's thinking. Okay, and it gives us, videos that we can watch with that, which are mostly going to be YouTube videos. But if I go back to the actual home button, this is the way I've been using here from the home button, and it takes me into YouTube every time. Like say, show me 4K videos. I search that up. It's going to actually take me into YouTube and give me 4K videos, as you can see right here. So the Google Assistant does work very well on this TV right here. And then of course you have all of your settings. You can pick a different screensaver. You can go into your screensavers, pick a different screensaver. If you, click to the side on your remote, you can go through the screensavers and decide which one you want on your TV. And then let's see, what else? Going back into the settings over here, you have your inputs, Wi-Fi, picture, accessibility, and then notifications. And then of course you can go into all of your settings, which is going to allow you to, mess with the channels and inputs, display and sound settings, network, account sign in, your privacy, your app settings, system, remote and accessories, and then help and feedback. So definitely a lot there to mess with that you can go through to really, help this TV to get it to fit your needs. But overall, just when it comes to performance on this TV and just the overall, user experience, I think it is great. Now, quickly looking at the remote here, as you can see, it's giving us the same look as last year's model, giving us kind of that brushed metal finish all around the remote here. Looking really, really nice. It is of a plastic build, nice and lightweight, nice and slim. Of course, you get your power button, your Google Assistant button, like I said, settings, your pad over here, your volume rockers, you know, your channel buttons, the menu button, a mute button, and then dedicated buttons for Netflix, Prime Video, YouTube, TCL TV, Apple TV, and Pluto, I'm sorry. But me personally, I'm only using YouTube and Netflix. I don't have Prime Video, Apple TV, or Pluto. It would have been nice if they would have put like a Disney Plus button here, or Paramount Plus or something like that, because I do use those. But hey, you can't get everything you want, but overall, nice remote. Oh, and I did forget to mention that the remote here is also backlit. So if you're using this in a dark room, you won't have any trouble finding the button that you are looking to press. But overall, I mean, just when it comes to this TV, the overall experience, if I'm enjoying it, I mean, as you can tell throughout most of the video, yes, I have been enjoying the TCL QM8 right here, especially for the price that it is currently going for. I mean, it's really hard to just sit here and complain about everything because it's coming at an actual really good price, especially like I said, with the deal that it is currently going for. And then when you compare this to other, you know, branded TVs out there on the market that are going for, you know, a couple $1,000s more, I mean, you really can't complain. You're getting a good TV right here at a good price. Of course, no TV is perfect. Yes, there are some things here and there that can be improved, but overall, just as a whole, I mean, this TV, anybody that gets this TV right here is gonna be more than happy when it comes to picture quality, sound quality, just the overall quality of the TV itself. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. If you do have this TV for yourself, how's it been treating you? Have you been enjoying it? Have you been not enjoying it? Or if you have been thinking about getting it, did this video help you out? Let me know down in the comment section. No, this wasn't a sponsored video or anything like that. I just personally really enjoy this TV right here. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. If you did like this TV and find it helpful, if you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you're not missing out on any other future videos to come. Thank you so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.